This is Mr. Carter on things you should know. Um, this is going to be on finances, how all the financial vehicles work. Um, First, annuities, 403bs, pensions, the lottery, Social Security, they're all annuities. You put money in, the money grows at a small rate, 8% or lower. Um, when you decide to stop, they start paying you based on what you put in, and you're taxed. If the money you put in was after you were already taxed, you're only taxed on the interest. If the money you put in was matched by a company, you're taxed on the entire thing. The tax is based on where you are at that point in your life, which is usually the highest tax bracket you will ever be at. Because, you've been in whatever business for 10, 20, 30 years, you're getting paid more, therefore you're at a higher tax bracket, therefore you're taxed more on your money. 401k is very similar. You put money in, a company can match it. It's a really stupid idea to do a 401k in my opinion, and I will give you facts why. The money grows in the stock market, a risky investment. The risky investment can go up or down. Whether it goes up or down, you're still taxed up to 40%, which will eventually be up to 70% by the time most of the people looking to retire are going to retire, because taxes are going to go up. So whether you won or lost in your gamble, you're going to get taxed up to 40%. Why I don't like that? You have the potential to gain money, but you have more of potential for loss. Because if you had, say, $100 and you lost 30%, and then you gained 50%, you now have $105, but you're still going to get taxed 40%. So you put in $100 so that you could lose $30. Second, I'll give you an example. Let's say more years go by. Let's say it starts off going up because, I want to be fair. So you have $100,000. It goes up 50% the first year, down 50% the second year, up 50% the third year, down 50% the fourth, up 50% the fifth. So it went up 3 times. 60% of the time it went up. And it went up significantly. And you average all those out, 2 negative 50s, 3 positive 50s. You're averaging 50%, divide that by 5 years, you're averaging a 10% per year. How much money do you actually have on that 100,000 at the end? Calculate it. $82,000 plus some change. Plus you're taxed. $50,560. You put in 100,000, the market went up 10% is what your financial advisors will tell you, and you lost money. Yeah, I'm not a fan. From 2007 till 2015, the S&P averaged 7%. The company I used to work for, you would average 8.5% guaranteed, no losses, no taxes, just on their flex retirement plan. So, I just don't see it. You're getting risk to try to get more money. Even with the extra risk and the market going up since 2008, they still haven't beaten a guaranteed income vehicle. And here's the kicker. How did Gerber start? How did Toys R Us start? How did Ford start? How did all the car companies, toy companies start? It was the generation of soon-to-be retirees, the baby boomers. The baby boomers were born, all the baby companies came. The baby boomers needed toys, all the toy companies came and did well. The baby boomers needed cars and turned 16. All the car companies boomed. All the housing market boomed. It's following the baby boomers. Now all the baby boomers have to take RMDs. RMDs, required minimum distribution, is money that you have to take out when you turn 70 and a half, the 1st April, closest to that date, and you have to take a percentage of everything you have in a securities vehicle. So The stock market has $80 trillion in it. $60 trillion is the baby boomers. $60 trillion is slowly going to be coming out of the stock market. Is there a way to counter that? I don't know. But it's added risk with no added reward, regardless of what the government decides to do with it. I already told them I have $1 million idea of how they could counter that, and I'm not giving it to them unless I get paid. Because I don't think they have a clue. So, the next vehicle I will do is mutual Roth IRAs, mutual bonds, and life insurance. All of those also are the only tax-free vehicles. Muni bonds are you're investing in the city. If the city is like San Bernardino or Detroit, it's not worth anything anymore, and you couldn't sell it for a penny, and you lost money. And most of the time, cities are pretty steady, so you're not really gaining much interest, and you are putting your money at risk. Roth IRAs, money is at risk. You can lose it. And you're not really gaining much interest. Life insurance, the only way to gain money would be the IUL. You'd be putting your money into something that's mirroring the S&P, so if it goes up, you gain money, but if it goes down, you're capped at 0, so you cannot lose money. Flex Life is what my company's doing, where they give you, basically it's a tax-free pension. Based on how much you're putting into the pension, it gives you a death benefit. And then the death benefit can be used for long-term care, terminal care, and critical illness. So that, you basically cover 3 retirement vehicles in one. I will go over more pensions. Usually it's the retirement vehicle people liked the most. You get income for life just like you would with the Flex Life my company offers. But you had to pay tax on the pension once the money came out. But it was income for life, which a lot of people love. I know CalPERS. I know people that are getting like 80% of their income for the rest of their life. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not a fan of 401ks. My company has an 8% annuity, which people seem to like that just want to roll it over from 401k. But there is a better vehicle out there if you're healthy. But that is Mr. Carter, his blog for finances. Stuff you should know.